has been hyping up Alpha the entirety of the day, but there's been times where he has decided that he is not losing here on Haven. No changes on the composition. The Killjoy is back.
No double
Vekish also, Vekish is also going to be sticking with that Viper, so they double down. Do not forget, I know that BBL has Lovers Rock and LaRock, and they were giving them a time against Fnatic. Let's see if Gentlemates can keep up that same performance. Let's see how far is Martin going to set that record for the next player to try and beat it.
Right, he's only 4 kills off his kill record, which he obviously set yesterday. So we're pretty much expecting for him to go on and beat it again today. I think Fnatic sticking with the composition, I'm not too surprised at it. I thought maybe they might have changed things around, but honestly, they're leaning into their strengths here, which is what we've said teams in Kickoff have found to be a success for them so far and allow them to be in this position in the first place to fight for that spot at a global event.
Predictions then, ladies.
Oh, you can't
this is
do
impossible.
that.
You can do this on Mach 5. No. Yesterday I was cursed. Billy, you have to. You missed out yesterday, so you have to go at least one.
If you guys don't want to give me predictions, we'll see from the crowd.
Ask the fans.
Who's here to support Gentlemates?
Guys, it's Valentine's Day. Show some love.
Fnatic? They're so much louder. Gentlemen? Fnatic? No, everybody all together. Casters, over to you guys.
What a way to go into map 5 here. At the start of the day, Mike, I didn't see this coming. I really didn't. I doubted Gentlemates' ability to bounce back, to bring it back from one of the most exhausting, long series we had seen ever in EMEA.
Again, it's just, I mean, to even be able to pull this out of the bag is so impressive for some new faces to the stage. Obviously, the return of Gentlemates. Again, just absolutely wild it's come this far. And still so neck and neck. More overtimes.
Yes.
Rounds that just come down to milliseconds either way.
Impossible rounds. Rounds that you thought were done. Only a sheriff. How many times did we say it? And every time, the players stepped up a level.
Again, what's absolute insanity. Martin set the record yesterday, and he's not that far away from breaking that in this series to follow up another generational performance from him. And Haven, certainly a playground to be able to achieve that.
And I think this entire series, call me a cynic, I didn't believe in Gentlemates. I think just seeing the odds against them, what they had to do to be able to get back to this position. And they've proven me wrong every step of the way. To get this far, to be in with a real chance, it's enough to make anyone a bit of a believer. Now, they have to stand against one of the giants, a mainstay of internationals, household names. And they started off from the defense here.
Planted.
Well, we'll come through. Crash is very disconnected, anticipating a flank here, but Boaster able to dip in and out comfortably. Now we reset here. Mini going to get a very quick half defuse here.
That's a lovely half.
Fnatic going to have the shock of their life here if they don't have progress towards site. There's no flank coming anywhere. This is all in mid here for Fnatic.
Yeah, the smoke is giving a little bit of a gap on this. Now the shock darts are coming in. That's the next layer. Fnatic bringing down the hammer on this one. And it's all down to Starzo. You ain't got this one cheap, Fnatic. Get the pistol. Start the ball rolling.
And a sigh of relief on Boaster's face. Again, typically seeing Alpha slip into garage in these sort of situations, but this was full reliance on the little util they had left and being able to spam through this smoke. Pistols have been a difficult situation for Fnatic throughout this series. Initially, the win rate's actually flipping now, favoring mates. Kayak straight into it here in round 2. The investment here, Martin catches them off guard.
I really like that. They got deep on long so quick. Just unexpected angle. He was still maybe hoping someone might be able to get caught at the top there. But Fnatic want to try and re-clear the space. Martin, sacrificial, but sees a lot.
Hard to clear close here. Fnatic still conscious of further aggression. Gentlemate's already stacking up on 8. Mini, I think, probably just showed presence there on mid.
He's walked away with
Yeah,
a touch of damage.
still healthy, but a lot of the map to control. Just look at what's open and available. Still got the camera. Alpha looking for a spam into the smoke, but won't find anything.
I just don't want Fnatic to leave this too late, Mike. We've already seen these mistakes before.
So we've talked about anti-ecos, we've talked about
Oh my god, the mid.
a lot of situations here. Fnatic luckily picking up a ton of kills.
Bloody hell, though, that fault far too dangerous. Get away by the skin of their teeth, it felt like. I know they had better weapons, but boom.
If today's the standard, we'll take a round 2 conversion regardless of how it comes. Fnatic able to hold on to some of the key weaponry. Again, Gentlemate still planting these seeds of doubt in these early rounds, keeping Fnatic in check. Obviously, the buy will come back in here. No real progress towards any ultimates either side of the coin.
Turret out.
See if the approach is any different now for Gentlemates. A little more tempered towards A-Long. Again, this synergy between Starzo and Martin off on a couple of rounds previously, but certainly something that's going to be present in terms of their approach here. Versus Fnatic, Mini got himself inserted. Fnatic haven't explored this side of the map just yet, so
Just wait a moment.
No.
with the camera there, it potentially reveals that Mini's lurked forwards.
Yeah, it certainly kind of ticks the box in your mind of it. But if they play it late, that can become such a really powerful position because you're in such a hurry.
Not seeing Mini talking there, he didn't hear those steps.
Still going to be Bippo towards that B site. The smoke should be highly indicative of where they end now. And he's seen a lot. Big info coming through here. Bippo on an island, but holds backside space, and he goes early. And they actually fall away from this. They're looking for the pivot here.
Mini
This
slipped
might be
down long.
overcooked. This might be overcooked. If Mini just holds this,
30 seconds left.
oh,
Wonder what happened there, because Bosa was on the plant.
20 seconds. They have no long control. Is Alpha going to save them by just cracking open the B site? Re-smoke towards that connector side. Now when he starts working, 13 seconds. They can't keep getting away with this. Martin on the punish. How many times do we see Fnatic leave it too little, too late? And you can't get out of this one. There's simply not enough time. It's costly, Mike. But if that's the shape of things to come, we're going to be down to the final couple of seconds.
Already up on an ultimate for Martin. Level with that best of 5 kill record regionally. The Fnatic just leaving too much of the map open. And like you said, just not enough of a buffer for something to go wrong. They don't account for these sort of gambles that mates are taking. They regularly, we can see on the minimap, stacking players behind sites, not necessarily on site, but anticipating. And here on Haven, obviously the opportunity to prevent potentially 2 plants. As long as they maintain garage control. Talked about it, the pistol usually Alpha, an absolute fiend in terms of taking that on an awkward timing for Fnatic.
And I still love the protocol list here from Gentlemates, opting to be so dedicated to taking space on the map, right? We saw in the last round, Mini taking a gamble down towards C-Long. This time, Bippo on a really sketchy angle here. How long do you want to stay on this one? There's the out drone. Doesn't get tagged, but will back away. It costs even further time to Fnatic. It gives ideas over. It allows the pack to rotate a little bit further for Gentlemates.
Very shallow investment here for the Paranoia, though, just to get Kayak in a position to push a little further on long. The mates have given up the site now. Alpha finding that kill is key to their success because it draws Starzo away.
Oh, shot from Bippo though. That's Crash, he's gone. But the site then in exchange almost. Spike is going to filter up. That should be planted right about now.
All mates have An opportunity to flood here on the back of that. The investment comes through. Starzo, a minute of 5 kills.
They're so quick to this. They don't know about Boaster on site, but he's been quickly cleared. It's just down to Alpha in a 1v3. These retakes for mates were sharp before, a key component, but Alpha, one of the greats. Not today and not now. Mini has his number, and it feels like mates have a couple answers to what Fnatic do, Mike.
Certainly, we talked about early on in the series. Very obvious when you sit back and watch, but coming up with the answers to really address that. What mates are demonstrating here. Another question we had about this roster in terms of their comfort on stage here.
Planted.
Again, perfect timing for this flood. Even a great reveal, actually, in between the wall, thrown down by Bippo. Starzo now, Hunter's Fury.
Here.
See more investment, be it light, from Fnatic to try and make something work in round 5.
Time to jump.
Martin looking to punish some of these light shields. Be tasked with holding down the fort outside B for the time being. And Glyph actually. Judge in hand, playing ahead of that trip.
Enemy punished.
When do we see Alpha not checking these corners, man? They can't take their eyes off the prize here. And now they've got very little space to play with. Maybe a little bit more access towards long, but that's already been accounted for. Starzo's happy to play off-site. Has ult if needed. Martin's got his.
Going up.
Still trying to clear through Garage at this point. Vekash in good opening sights, and he still is. Martin removed, and Bippo might just, insta-deal with him. That's Crash he's got. They know that Vekash is here. A great read again, 40 seconds, and the last two players, Kayak and Vekash, are going to make this, I mean, maybe competitive, but that spike's a problem. It gets nabbed, but Mini's on the watch for it. The pit then drops, and Kayak left to rot. Gentlemates are in control here. They've got a great understanding.
Said mates defensively happy to take these gambles. Certainly a risk. Glyph nearly caught off guard here in astral form. Bippo gifted one. I mean, he actually lining up the near side just on the spike, so he's not risking getting spammed off there. Be an early timeout for Fnatic.
Yeah, this
is
is
a little dicey here to open up Haven.
Yeah. But it wouldn't be a Fnatic game if they didn't, put us through the ringer. And it wouldn't be a full 5 map if it wasn't Gentlemates.
Never a walk in the park for Fnatic.
No.
A walk around the park.
Yeah. Taking their time.
Yeah.
Yeah, just before closing.
Get stuck inside the fence once it's locked and wander around a little lost and then somehow...
Get away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. For now, though, I think, in my mind, it's on Fnatic to find answers because their initial look feels like just naturally Gentlemates have a great understanding of it. And it's not in a specific way. It doesn't feel fully anti.
I come back to the same thing. It's rare to look at the minimap and see Gentlemates sat in a 2-1-2 on it's... Yeah. And I don't think Fnatic are really grasping that concept just yet. Again, you can kind of see from the pick that Vekash finds, they look to explode and think that's the only person holding down B. Now, if you were keeping count, Martin has broken his own best of 5 kill record from yesterday.
Really impressive.
And if you were wondering, next up, 111 is the global record from Kang. Not too far away at all for Martin.
There's a whole lot of kills in 24 hours, and Starzo fancies a couple himself. Cross map, not going to get really what he wants from this.
Fnatic still huddled into spawn.
I have the spike.
Kept in check by the Hunter's Fury early on. Like you said, no damage received.
Deploying drone.
Thrown through here from Crash. He's very shallow though, once again. Looking to try and pressure towards Bippo. TP stuck by Boaster, but at the last second, Starzo will show his face. And now 50 seconds left on the clock.
We're not here again.
Back to the drawing board. We're playing an early round again, a minute into the round.
They're just leaving too much to chance in my mind. And I know they've got great players that can make this work for them, but Bippo's managed to slip in here. Now, does Boaster even check?
Nope.
Imagine he'll be on the mini-map having a look!
Another
gets
snap from
away
Boaster, man.
with murder. And now Starzo's got to know there's going to be follow-up to this, right? He's got to know there's going to be more players. Try to leave it as late as possible on this, but there is a slip through on towards CT side. That's going to be Kayak cleared. Starzo retaking towards the site. Gets a chance at a second, but crashes out, does it. Finds two. Martin can only do so much. And with the numbers on their side, and the plant up next. 13 seconds was all they needed.
Cliff desperately looking for an upgrade here, sitting at 1 and 4 already. Again, going to make a sound as soon as he goes for this, though. Vekaj playing up close and personal.
Good luck, mate. Have fun. Fnatic need to hold on to this, to say the bloody very least. And maybe... I don't even want to compliment it. Boaster just got away with snapping
another
a player
snap,
down.
yeah.
Like, it's great that he did it, don't get me wrong, but...
I mean, it goes without saying as well, in terms of just ability, Boaster having a huge day himself.
Oh, he has, individually. I mean, only last map. It was a conversation of the fact that he was towards the top of the board. Where's your hitters?
For a long time,
Yes.
It was at the top of the board on bind, which, again, you don't want to see. And I mean that in the nicest way possible with some of the fragging capabilities here we've seen from Vekaj as well.
Yeah.
One enemy remaining.
Nice clean up here from Fnatic.
Got some ults to play on too, right? Locked down Hunter's Fury. Even got Kayaks to throw into the mix if they need it. On the other side, Minis and Martins. Fine place for both teams here. Initial round. A little bit of a pressure point towards C.
Go, go, go!
Again, still huddled into the same position in spawn. Just so hesitant to take any sort of risks here. Again, look at the minimap.
Switch up.
It's dysfunctional, it's unorthodox. Now, A completely conceded, and a couple of kill trips here for Mini.
I like that. I like that as a solution, or maybe just something they want to try and change here. Pose a new problem, but without that pressure on long, Fnatic can kind of drift up here, maybe at a slightly faster tempo. And with the ult, they should be able to notice this. Highly unlikely Mini's going to get away with much. Should be called out here. Kayak going to try and help dealing with one. Does Mini get...
I was going to say, he didn't deal with the trips just yet.
Yeah, one
Have they
gone.
noted the second?
It's that three-man walk down middle that we've seen before as well, right? This is not the first time we'll be seeing this. Something that was a common conversation in their previous series.
Pit towards spawn, potentially?
You should run.
Okay, Crashies. I don't know if he got seen. Yeah, he did. The stun is there, but the swing to save him is from Alpha. It's a vintage look from the man. And Mini and Starzo, it's time to call it on this.
Got to give this one up for sure. Fnatic with a vice-like grip on this A site once again.
I like that tempo much more there, Mike.
Definitely,
I really like that. Again, also good adjustment from mates, but the problem is having Kayaks off there.
Yeah, it's
just
the thing. It's not necessarily repeatable in terms of the tools they've invested here. Obviously, I misspoke. I thought it was the lockdown potentially to be invested a little deeper here, but...
Bro, I'm playing Sentinel every map.
I mean, personally, not something I want to hear from Alpha, but...
No. But here we are.
He's putting up rounds like that.
9-3.
Okay.
Top fragging. All good. Marty on the operator. Haven't seen that one yet.
Time to jump.
It might give him some good control towards A long. Smoked off initially.
Now, what's the response here for Gentlemates? Martin being the obvious adjustment. It's an operator up close and personal here.
Yeah, they've already scaled close. Does he have time?
You don't want to see him creep onto this angle.
Oh,
Yeah,
it gets
it's-
away.
A chance to reset here, pick up a deeper sight line. Drone to come through as well. Martin will take this every day of the week.
Yeah.
The ability
Yeah,
to still
yeah.
exist on site.
And good info on the push-up off the cam. This is good stuff, but Starzo gets caught trying to backfill that space. It's Kayak to try and skip through some of the utility. On 72 HP, he's the one who holds the back line. Alpha in support from Zua, but there's a swing and it's sharp. Alpha can't hold on this time as Crashy's in the ult though. Gonna get absolutely run down.
18 HP though. The spike didn't get planted.
30 seconds
See a
left.
little fluster of frustration on the face of Crashies there in terms of the outcome. But this flood catching Fnatic completely off guard. I think Kayak the one really that needs to deliver in that situation and not doing so just yet on this map, at least numerically. And again, the faces, those sort of faces, not what you want to see. A little lost for answers.
God, he's done well there, Martin. Again, even just that nice follow-up, how slippery he is in this. Even you saying that he'll take this every day of the week. You know, it's a dream scenario almost, the way they're scaling. And he still peeks back into it.
Yeah. And if you're wondering, he has just beat Kang's record of 111 kills. Absolutely insane from Martin. Record-breaking performances back-to-back in best of fives. Only in round 9.
Time to set a new high score for the man.
I think as well, looking at it coming into this, he was something ridiculous like plus 30 on the series. Plus 40 now, by the way.
God. I mean, if he's just going to turn into a big game player, I'm all for it. Right? When the pressure's this high, he's finding form. Can't help but to enjoy it. Now, mates, we're getting active down middle last time. Here, very different. It's actually Mini to deny Kayak. Alpha wants to swing and punish.
Yeah.
You don't get Mini like that. That felt desperate.
Again, Genomace is coming up with ideas on the fly. Making absolute madness out of this downtime in the round that Fnatic are giving them. Now the buy comes into question. What's left in the bank here for Fnatic? They have to hold on to 2 rifles, but the buy's not going to be pretty coming out of this.
30 seconds
In my mind,
left.
it does feel like sometimes Fnatic get a little too used to even having this layer of freedom to sit in these deep, deep positions. Hope that they get kind of away with it.
I would agree with you if we didn't see 5 players huddled behind window at the start of rounds. There's not even any
Where's the progress?
soft checking on either side of the map. So it's
10 seconds left.
This is a different level of fear. Cautious, I'm okay with, but Gentlemates, the perfect read on what's going on here. And another round to directly address that. And now 1 round to the good.
How many rounds is enough for you, for Fnatic here, to have a good shot on the other side? Just in your mind, because I'm quite curious where you land, because I think if they get 1 more, they'd be happy, but...
I don't think historically I want to answer that question, but right now, I mean, again, it's the nature of these. This still doesn't feel like a 5-4 half.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't at all.
It feels like Fnatic are kind of just clawing away and squeezing a few round wins out. Gentlemates are in control of the macro game here, which is very concerning.
And yeah, the concerning factor I think you are obviously alluding to is the fact that that still may not be enough, as we've known that Fnatic can do these weird and wonderful things, whether you like it or dislike it.
Need an explosive round, need a comfortable round, something. Get them back on their feet, get the energy flowing again. Oh, when I see players on Fnatic frowning, that's the concern. Because they're lost for answers.
Okay, on towards C. First time we're seeing a real exploration of C like this. Backside check, no one's here. Early work from these two. Very cognizant that someone could be going for that late check through garage. Just maybe off of contact.
Spike planted.
And here we go, it's Poster holding the line, finding Bippo and Martin. The fight back through garage begins, however. Crash is going to take the space away, so Glyph having to push a little bit further forward. Goes back in, it's a miss. And a great shot from Crashies. As Starzo in a 1v3. They know about garage. Okay, does he know about the second body? I don't think he's going to expect Alpha here. No, absolutely clueless about Alpha. So 5-5.
much better. Picking up the pace a little bit here. And again, it's almost like strat roulette, right? It's where is the open site, but they have to make these moves. They have to start taking some risks. Now, hopefully, with a little bit of a cushion once more in terms of the funds. It's not huge.
No.
Don't get me wrong.
No.
Certainly no
Nice,
comfort
Kayak. I got you,
established
brother. I
here.
got you, Kayak.
Alpha, 2 away from the lockdown. Crashies, 2 away from the Hunter's Fury. Only the TP for Boaster. Kayak still sitting at 2 and 8. Unable to really find his footing just yet here on Haven. And Mini looking to twist the knife.
He doesn't get away with it again, though, right? Because we've seen...
He's got a deep contact camera here to potentially bait them out. Boaster would just look this way.
They're actually going to back from this. It keeps that ability to post 3 players on the other side of the map.
Mini's deep enough to hear steps.
He's got help coming down as well. Starzo's coming over this way. Maybe thinking now, with the lack of progress here, it's got to be Garage. There's still the trip there, though. Now, with that broken, how do they handle long? A curious crossfire could be made if someone can make it to CT in time. I don't think they can, but there's
Rekaz is dead
hesitation
here.
to commit.
Rekaz is dead here. Surely, right?
Mini's waiting, man. They don't believe it yet, it feels like.
He's clearing close.
Oh, but you can't clear Mini like that. There is another player to that, though. Crashes is down on long, but Starzo rewarded for that positioning. And again, such similar scenes, Mike. We've been here before. They can't keep falling for the same things over and over.
Again, this is a round where 20 seconds left on the clock. Starzo still has a drone. Again, there's just not enough pressure early on to remove some of these tools. The timing is perfect for Martin. Martin's here, by the way, back sight, by the time Starzo finds a kill.
Left.
That will be number 6
A fine death.
for Gentlemates. Again, showing further versatility in terms of this defensive half. Fnatic will come into round 12. Like I said, there wasn't much of a cushion. It's only going to amount to maybe an extra rifle or so.
One enemy.
1 away from the lockdown, 1 away from the Hunter's Fury.
Yeah.
But because they're not having much success, they're not getting some of these key ultimates online fast enough. Again, not really having access to the orbs.
Nope. I mean, the difference a drone would make, right? But again, it's the call. It's what they want to do and how they want to play. Bekash feeling a little bit looser now, just on the Sheriff. He was the one who was nasty with it last time. Have to clear sewer though. Glyph posted on this. Jump spot to try and maybe turn attention. But it's not a singular effort. 2 players on long here. Gonna clear Kayak. And that does tee up Glyph to read into it. Be it C, be it A, Gentlemates are having a fantastic understanding of how Fnatic want to approach this map. Starzo gonna get revealed. Didn't expect Alpha here.
Lockdown now, and the Hunter's Fury obtained. TP for Boaster as well, and plenty. He didn't plant.
Last player standing.
I think he thinks he planted. It's all come apart. Alpha now left with a 1v4, and Martin with a 3K will seal the deal on a 7-5 half.
Now this is gonna be one to be remembered. Gentlemates in the lead here. 7 rounds to their name. Fnatic held on 5. Let's find out how this closes out.
You can cut the tension with the knife here in the audience. It is late. It is all the way to 5 maps, but we got some dedicated fans joining us today. I'm gonna start with you. For those watching at home, what do you want them to know about this matchup?
J'ai pas compris. Non, je rigole. Franchement, faut voir le match, les gars. Ça va être un des matchs les plus incroyables que vous avez jamais vu. C'est serré de fou. Les mates, faut que vous donniez de la force à tous les joueurs. Faut qu'on donne tout ce qu'on a. Gentle!
All right, he's saying you guys have to tune in. This is the most incredible match that you're ever going to see. You have to make sure you support every single one of the Gentlemates players and give it all you've got. Now, for Fnatic's side of things, what do you want to say to the fans?
Honestly, just, who are we?
back over to our casters because this needs to wrap up.
And it's 7-5. I'm still not sure which way this goes. I feel I've walked away with seeing a good scoreline, but the way we got here didn't convince me with Fnatic.
We're in limbo. It feels like it's just, you can see now the exhaustion starting to take effect on Fnatic, not the candidate you would expect in this matchup. Against seasoned veterans of elimination games, long series, high stakes, best of fives, 5th maps.
Yeah, this is meant to be their bread and butter, whether they like it or not, right? This has been where they've made a name for themselves. They got to continue it now. I'm a little worried at how sporadic some of these rounds were. The pistol could be critical, key, essential in this. And already, Kayak trying to get active.
Potentially find a little bit of damage there. Let's see once Decay expires. Yeah, 57 HP on Beepo, 66 on Martine. And not necessarily tangibles, but still key to note. Elsewhere, not much going up. Well, Starzo, I don't think has been spotted. Boast is already considering the rotation. We'll smoke off the front of B as well. Mates taking a leaf out of Fnatic's playbook, it looks like.
So what forces Kayak away? What? I guess it's bodies? Or nothing. A missed shot. And a gift given.
GP.
That's all he had to work with, and Mini does get his man. It's 45 seconds though. Now, does Starzo hear this? That's what I'm looking at. Has Alpha thought about this? Does he clear close diligently? Does it matter? Yes, it does. Glyph's right there. And suddenly the C site is available. Boaster was here deeper earlier on, but obviously had to react to the loss of Kayak over on A.
Don't think we'll have a chance here to punish either the plant or the drone. Yeah, Glyph sharp to it.
Oh, imagine if he comes online this half. We hadn't seen it so much yet, but still, Crashies and Vekash, passengers to outcome.
Look at the camera placement. Again, Gentlemen, just with such a beautiful read on what's going on the map. Martine will find another kill onto Crashies. Now just Vekash and a 1v5.
Toxin screen down.
This is one of the key rounds as well. One that can make that 7 suddenly look a little bit heavier. And look, Vekash can land a nice shot, but Gentlemates will take the round every day of the week in the lead here. 5th map, 8-5, and winning the pistol in the second half.
You've got to get a grip on some of these slower rounds very quickly if you're Fnatic. Said again, just seeing Starzo's ability to find space.
Whatever they're doing, I like it.
And really solid mid-rounding on display once more. They had to versus BBL, but continuing that trend versus Fnatic. And doing it so well. See, just pistols here in round 14 for Fnatic. It's anticipating, or at least positioned well for any sort of aggression. Kayak trying to post up a little deeper. This time around does have the TP on a later timer. But look what's behind this wall.
Easy, easy, easy stuff. Yeah, flank's coming in, but not even a sheriff to get excited about. And the attention will turn. Mini's on this, and here's no progress following. Sees nothing either. So this should be called out. And again, the information game right now in my mind is being won by mates, even in these small rounds like this. To try and pull this off now, would need something close to a miracle. Martine on the corner.
Portal closed.
Takes an early swing on the smoke. And it's gonna be a clear-cut affair thus far. Yet to drop a body as Fnatic suffering here.
Placing sentry.
Mates, they're gonna get away with probably what they came in with. Starzo set up to try and go and hunt here with just that ghost. Not a problem for him. Does go down for it, but that was fine. A risk they were willing to take.
Again, another point, potentially, in terms of progress. He's halfway now to the Hunter's Fury. Very early on. Fnatic will deny 3 points elsewhere. Fall to the spike. but a 9-5 scoreline. Gentlemates with a chance here to convert a bonus. It's very well invested.
This is
On the other side, just no progress towards ultimate, so nothing to rely on here. And Alpha actually bringing the Bulldog into this boaster as well, just to prioritize both a full shield and some of this key utility. Mini now looking to wreak havoc. Heads towards Garage. Will spot Alpha. The counter swing is there. Bekaz will punish.
Good synergy there on the setup. No access this time towards C. Martin, though, getting curious towards the A side, so applied pressure throughout. Where's the end goal now?
Most has got to be careful about the sight lines here. And Glyph does actually give up. Rightfully so, as we can see. Starzo does still have a drone as well to invest, and Martin deliberately showing to the reveal. So trying to bait out a rotation here.
Fnatic aren't really taking much of that, though. They have the numbers.
Oh, the spam.
Wait.
Just random onto Starzo.
I literally turned for a second and missed it. No chance of a fight, but apparently it gets found no matter what. And Fnatic's discipline is coming into effect well here. Good reactions. And with 30 seconds left, mates starting to dwindle in numbers to the degree where they can't really deal with these trades on the site even.
Still going to try and make a go of things here. Towards A.
Past Kayak? I'm not sure if they do. Bimbo's got something to say about the matter, but Kayak clean as ever, putting them to their graves! Absolutely bonkers shot at the end.
By the way, more than doubling his kills so far in that sort of fashion. Under a ton of pressure. The sort of round that you certainly want to see from him to get himself on the board. Beautiful adjustment there in the pre-fire.
Fuck, I needed this, bro. I needed this, bro.
Yeah, you hear it there.
This, bro.
He needed one like that.
Yep.
Could that be the catalyst for Fnatic here? In terms of piecing together a puzzle they are so familiar with. Kayak's going forward again, but it's spotted. Martin going to punish it now, shutting down any hopes of momentum for Kayak.
Yeah, no building chance at all. And again, they're just feeding the beast. What's the plan, boys? Fnatic look lost, which is not a sentence I'm used to saying. Normally with something in mind, but here it's individual, it's
He's
messy.
droned, he's tagged.
He's dead! Oh, this is not a pretty round to witness. And mates will take it every day of the week. They will absolutely lap that one up, and they will make 10 of it. And Alpha, for all your brilliance, you can't change the outcome of this one. There are 4 players against you, and they won't even let you drop a body. 10 found, double digits, and Fnatic lost without an answer.
Lost without a buy now as well. Ken Gentlemate's just not shying away. Not bowing down to Fnatic. Ken, ultimates-wise still, with the way this has gone, not much in terms of progress, and it will be the second timeout called here. Gentlemates haven't even called one this map.
Nope.
Happy to just let this ride out. The game plan, obviously, the preparation paying off. But not just that, the decision-making in the mid-round, like I said, Starzo was such a good read on Fnatic's macro here. What is the adjustment? Again, unlikely to see much here in terms of their ability to piece together a set piece with much lighter weaponry, but trailing by 4, potentially here on the brink of conceding round 11 for Gentlemates. Absolutely wild scenes here. See what the purchase settles for Fnatic. It will just be a couple of Sheriffs, a couple of Guardians, and a Shorty in the hands of Boaster. Crowd now starting to rally behind Gentlemates. They are on the brink of doing something I didn't think they were capable of.
The Sheriffs, the Guardians. The Stitches trying to hold together the seams of Fnatic here. As Gentlemates maybe starting to feel this now. Maybe starting to believe in what they are doing, the reality of the matter, as Alpha goes for a walk. And well, he gets caught. Oh! He might catch him, but what does it matter when he can get you two like that? They're not down out of this yet. Can anyone else try and step up to that level, though?
They have to stick the landing here. Now, with a man advantage. Again, one of the Guardians removed here. Beepo's got to be careful. Crashies will find another head. Just Mini and Glyph left. And Glyph at 59 HP. See as well, this was the end game plan in this round. The wall invested.
30 seconds left.
He could plant in front of it. Still plenty of stars left for Glyph.
Yeah, don't ride it
And he'll have the divide.
Yeah, that's something to add to the mix. Mini gets caught though. He wanted more, he wanted that kill, maybe get a bit of safety, but if anything, it just puts Glyph right under the gun now. Play to the left, two to the right. Glyph trying to make his mind up of where he wants to take this stand, and oh, he's been revealed.
Yeah.
It's just magic for Fnatic. I mean, sometimes Alpha will get you two like that. I don't know if he can keep doing it, but today he did. Right now he did.
Need a couple more of them for sure to feel. And again, even so, give me a couple more of those rounds. I still don't feel comfortable about Fnatic's ability to get back into this now. Yes, 3 rounds, but it's just trepidatious. You can't rely on these sorts of things. Bringing it within 3. Kayak now, operator in hand. Hunter's Fury and a divide available for Gentlemates. Still nothing here for Fnatic.
Roll your mind back though. Kayak, when he got that operator before on this map, started to come alive. It took a long time for it, and I wonder if it will do anything now for him. It's pacey, it's fast, and Alpha stands in their way. Cleared and caught. They get the site access. Nekash now, what do you do? He just comes out swinging. Kept safe by the wall for now. Martin punches back. 4v3, they have the numbers.
Martin's popped the ult as well. Going to reveal exactly what's lying in wait here. Kayak so close with that spam.
Just whistling by. The Kayak quick on the corner. Looking to try and set a path for the rest of his team. Both of them going to fill that space. But how do they find these final 4 players? What do they have left? A flash to force off the angle. Smoke to go in. They clear front sight. It's garage, it's long, it's issues galore. Utility to be burned through, to be played, and Crashies. Oh, goes above and beyond, leaving Mini with it all to do. And Fnatic doing the most Fnatic things, man.
Again, when it looks unwinnable in this situation. Again, the fact that Vekas doesn't get a second, and rightfully so, he stays, right? He stays. Yeah. He catches a glimpse of somebody, I believe, Martin through the wall. Fancies his chances. Crashies finding 2 crucial kills. Deep smoke here. Not going to prevent this pressure into lobby early on, but the buy broken now by Gentlemates. Ultimate's starting to come online as well. Fnatic in a power position to claw their way back into this decider.
This is going to be one for the history books if it keeps going like this. Crashies elevating when it matters. A big game player, and he's still doing it. 2 kills. Security found in a dangerous map.
The paranoia landed.
I mean, even Bippo having to put pure body on the line for this, but he does get to run him down here. Kayak wants to ensure safety. Martins taking some of that away. This is getting sketchy. This is getting a bit deadly. This is cost to them all. So Bippo pops his, goes in. It's electrifying. How have they turned this around?
Another insane thrifty. Pulled out of nothing. Crashy's doing God's work to make this doable. Again, making just something out of nothing here. Starzo finding the kill. I don't know what his HP was, but
no, boys,
I know it was red.
No!
He was
Let's go!
Bippo. Frenzy alongside Bippo. Oh my word. What else can this series give?
I can't believe it. Look, we've done this job for a while now. We've watched a lot of Valorant, but the amount of rounds that seem unwinnable that have flipped here has been out of this world.
We'll finally slow down now, round 20. Boaster under a bit of pressure, but able to TP away. Actually does get a tag at least, but only down to 89 for Bippo.
I have the spike.
Another retake setup here with the wall. Towards C. And Alpha, some util in the choke point here. Trying to scale up behind these cages, it will be dealt with. Not going to have that to rely on here. Divide goes up as well.
Good stall, but again, they've disrespected it. They're straight in. Vekash. Oh, no! Oh, he did get Martin, but it's a trade, and now it's just sheer pandemonium. Spike's not down. Tag made. Pawn up next. 3v3. This could be 12. Fnatic want in. Plant ticking away. Kayak kills Mini. It's Glyph and Starzo, and they're playing front sight. Standing tall, standing their ground, they fall. Fnatic back in this with 9 to their name.
Get me a heart rate check on Boaster. Like, what are some of these rounds, man? Absolutely unbelievable. Vivekash getting a low sense check there from the TP. Thank God Alpha finds the trade here. The Kayak again. Oof. What was he, 2 and 10 or something? It was something
foul.
Grotesque in the first half. But now, when he needs to find a couple of kills here and there, starting to do so. Broken by again.
But does it matter?
Does it matter?
Apparently not. No, this time no ults to lean on, right? They don't have anything to hand. But again, does it matter? Mini's come out swinging. Knocks out Kayak cold. So Crashies wants to try and backfill this, but that could be the death of him too. There's 2 bodies here. He's caught in no man's land, but he's made it his own. 2 kills and gets
What
away.
a hero, man. To go forwards here in that situation, gets the confirmation as well. Able to slip away. Crashy's worth his weight in gold. Now Fnatic in a good position to receive this.
Lovely.
A-site hit here.
Big
the ping
info.
actually does come through. Yeah, big information. Starzo nearly catching them in transition though.
The door feels like it's shut.
Do they know Crashy slipped forwards?
I want to say they doubt it, but I don't know how they make something of this. How do you pressure sight? With Crashies here, it kind of is the kind of be-all and end-all, and this man has had a round. As you said, the bravery in the way he plays, taking the risks at always what feels like the right times. It might even catch, may have seen a pixel just on the back pedal.
I mean, to get here quick, but issue being Vekash gonna hear these steps.
Yeah, he's here quicker. I don't think he ever left. He didn't. And a buckshot to the chest will do the job fine. Bippo can't do much this round. 8 seconds, no chance in hell. 10 rounds.
How are we here, man? How are we here? It's within 1 round now. It's just absolutely insane. Again, to find the opener, Gentlemate's continuing to pressure defy the odds in a lot of these situations. This was a broken buy again.
And he gets this close. Timeout for mates. I think this is one of the first, I feel.
It is the first, yeah.
They've been kind of largely in control, it feels like, but the last couple of rounds there has been real signs of life, and one of them, for me, has been Crashies. This guy has been an absolute nightmare to handle and a dream to have on your team. 17 to 14, and it's the way he's finding these kills. It's the impact he's having. On the other side, though, we have the likes of Martine, we have Mini, both worth their weight in gold as well. Stunning work from them. But now, there is something about facing Fnatic in these games, no matter the scoreline nor the odds. There is always a chance.
I mean, my eyes go straight towards the finances here. 3 players with a cushion for Fnatic, but on the other side, not much in terms of comfort for Gentlemates. If Fnatic tie up here, you've got to argue odds are on for them to find series point to follow. The neural theft for Mini.
But that's it.
Yeah, that's it for Light Shields here to try and enable something to follow. Bekash has a pit, Boaster has the TP. Bippo, turn of pace here in round 22. Try and get the ball rolling. Not greeted, but will actually draw out the pit. So a big tool invested here. Will cut off the entirety of Long. And Alpha actually layering some util behind that now to give them a very, very good hold on the A site. Not necessarily in position just yet to meet a quick hit elsewhere. You can see Gentlemates considering their approach. They're going to try and fake elsewhere with Bippo inserted. Again, he's going to be close enough to hear this alarm bot, I believe. Drone will come through. We talked about Milan panicking earlier. Do they panic here? Boaster's got to be panicking. He's 13 HP.
Yeah, trying to keep his head down. He's managed to keep his life, which is wildly impressive and maybe a little fortunate.
Starzo's up in window, though.
Yeah, they're so close now. That makes
no confirmation on this.
Yeah, they don't know.
He's heard these steps.
Oh my god, the timing.
30 seconds
the timing. It's divine intervention. Starzo catches Boaster on this. How does it change plans? Mini then comes into the equation. Now we look, now we wait. Catching the spikes down. And now they've got to try and recover this. Martine on duty, 13 seconds. Vekash in the way though. Martine has to clear this and clear it fast. They can't get past him. He saved Fnatic. He saved them there and then from the round that could define this series.
To tie things up. It's just insane to witness these sort of rounds. Again, this is Boaster and Alpha on a platter. Picked up, so well navigated. This catch here. I mean, even if it wasn't the spike. Oh my God.
11
Look at the buy. It's another
need.
chance for Maze to do the unthinkable. Can they find another one, Lauren?
I don't know anymore. Boaster's got to be careful. He cannot go down here. But they are going fast. They want pace. They want aggression. And Bekash wants them dead. He's not letting up. Carrying on from that previous round. Takes away Bippo, who's been big for the Gentlemate side. And Fnatic starting to feel it. This could be 12. Unless Glyph, Starzo and Martine can make something happen.
Martine trying to bait. He still falls. Alpha to find Glyph as well. Starzo, last man standing once more. A 1v5, Lauren. This is Fnatic to find series point. It's just, I can't believe it's gone this direction again.
You and me both. By now you'd think we'd learn, but it's 12 for Fnatic. Series point, map point, one more round. And they make it all the way to Santiago.
What is that? Look at that from Bekash on the replay. This is well Kayak reading this beautifully. Martin even baiting onto that angle. Hunter's Fury available for Crashies. Kayak and Boaster both have their ultimates. On the side of Gentlemates, Martin and Starzo. Luckily having a second timeout at this stage.
And what do you say in this moment, though? What do you say? You've got a plan in mind, maybe, but it feels like the plans go out the window here today.
These are rounds you can't plan for.
No.
Like I said, the
X factor.
The approach from Gentlemates has been fantastic.
I think overall they probably had the better approach in my mind. But then there was Vekaj, then there was Crashies, then we've had Alpha. You can go down the list. And it's taken them to go down the list to get to this point. It's taken big players to step up. The Gentlemates, they've had their own big players, but now they need to be online in this moment. At 11-12, fate in their own hands.
I don't know, I'm looking at the screen. Double operator for Fnatic. Boaster.
Boaster.
The old trademark, ye old faithful Boaster on the operator. It's a round 24 classic. Usually saves this for overtime, but...
Shadows traveling. Who's next?
And initially, they can't scale up with Martin. He's been stalled out. There's 3 players that he's noted. Bippo then going to get invested over towards C. Martin trying to play the survival game. He's going to do well. Finding Boaster. He is now removed. Man to the good for Gentlemates. Not out of the fight. But there's the ult coming back through from Kayak. Going to spot out one on the side. Do they commit? I'm already seeing the spike going down along.
Bippo's HP.
Oh, Kayak gonna make it out. It's Starzo to catch Vekaj, and that opens up chances. Look at Martin behind the wire. Kayak on the hunt doing similar things. They're both passing each other here, and Kayak could be the downfall of them all. Glyph. Did he see him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Gentlemates, with 5 still standing, have to locate the final 2. The Wonder Kid in the way. Martin should have Crashies dead. He does. And then there was one. Of course. It's Alpha. And he's dead. We're going OT. 12-12. We're not done here today. Regulation would not be good enough for this game.
Another turn of pace that just looks so well suited for Gentlemates. Absolutely insane. And there's the spot. So diligent from Glyph. We talked about it maybe not being reflected in the numbers, but
Boys, come on.
my God.
Come on, boys, come on.
Is undeniable. Everyone stepping up to the plate. And there's that stat once more. I said 1,700, it's nearly 1,800 days ago.
Yeah.
Boaster, the only remaining member of that roster, but I can't believe I'm saying it again, round 25.
They're walking middle. Mini's gone for a wander. They're ready for a pop flasher garage if they do try and re-explore this.
Look at the coverage here from Mini's utility though. And he's in a position
Careful.
potentially
Do they bite on that?
catch an audio cue, but forced away early.
Quick rotation. They're going to be towards A, and Starzo standing, waiting. Kayak, it looked a little bit short-sighted on that as Vekaj and Boaster going to get caught on the flash here. And Gentlemates back in the lead of things, surely on this one. Wait, Crashies, you put it down to a 1v2. This is not impossible for this man. The superhero himself from Regulation. 50 seconds. Oh, nice try. A nice try, but diligence and discipline being the difference for Gentlemates here.
You see here, Martin, another record posted line. It's just insane to expect this sort of performance out of a player and him to deliver, stepping up to the plate once more.
Team A.
I believe this was a previous record set from Game Changers, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there you go. From Brazil in 2024.
And that's all good and well, but right now I think he wants one more round than any more kills. He doesn't matter how they get there.
Go, go, go.
Standing so close to something legendary. Kayak on the operator. And an invested start from mates towards the A site. Boaster, Crashies, still here. Paranoia goes in a little ahead, a little too far.
Drone will come through, reveal Crash's position. He's going to get flashed off this angle. Now, Martina Bieber, the battle of the kills!
It's down to just two! Gentlemates! Making this a reality here is Vekash and Alpha. Will have to go above, beyond, out of all expectations.
Martin
Is there
tagged up.
anything left?
It's about the only positive in this situation. Snakebite will land. Alpha will find it.
He's got one. Needs four more. Ah, he's not got it. Vekash the last man